I need to get one of those things that hold your camera a little bit away from you. Doing it by hand is a little difficult. I think I'll show you the hike. This is in Niagara Falls by the old Harriet Tubman Bridge. I don't know what it's called, but that's what I call it. Harriet Tubman used to help the slaves who had escaped cross the border into Canada. So there used to be a bridge here, and that bridge has collapsed, and now there's another bridge there. It's for the trains to go across to Canada. It's pretty close to my house. I wanted to make a video about reality, life, identity, peace, and freedom. When I had my initial deliverance experience, when I asked Jesus to remove everything evil from inside my heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and about an hour later, I was a completely different person. I should say I was the real me an hour later. I was carefree. Nothing mattered in a good way. And everything mattered in a good way. All my fears went away. All my depression went away. Existentialism, shame, rumination, insomnia. So many things, a bunch of little things too. But one of the things that happened was that the physical realm did not seem real. It seemed like a figment. And I didn't even go anywhere spiritually. I didn't experience. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. I just suddenly had this knowing that this realm, I don't know, it's not as real as we think it is. It's not fake. It is a real realm. God made this realm, and so it is real. It exists. And we are in it. But what we know about it is mostly a lie. We've decided to believe lies, and we pass these lies down from generation to generation. Lies like things having to do with physics. Lies like we're separated from God, that He's someone up in the sky, far, far away. He can hear us, but, He's far, far away. And then, we get told He's not far away, He's close to you. But for some reason, we still feel like He's far, far away. All these things. All kinds of lies. I mean, tons of lies. That we have to rely on money. That God won't just take care of us. What's that saying? God helps those who help themselves. No, God helps those who receive His help. That's it. You don't earn it. You just receive. Everyone gets to believe whatever they want. What I'm telling you right now, whoever you are, whoever's listening, you don't have to believe anything I'm saying. And that's perfectly fine. I just really want to feel free to express my current beliefs. Whether they're right or wrong, I want to be free to express them. kind of like a video journal. And if anyone resonates or is helped by anything I say, that's definitely a bonus. But I just want to be me as much as I currently can right now, whoever I currently am, whatever I currently am. Like, for instance, my name is Leisha on this planet, in this realm. That's not like my full real identity. It's just the identity I have so that I can get around in this planet like a quote-unquote normal human being. I was born and I was given a name. And I believe our names can definitely be God ordained, Holy Spirit inspired. But yeah, I believed a lot about myself. Because this world kind of makes you into someone. And you agree with it. Then it's really hard to not be that person. How do I just be who I really am? Who am I really? What's my real personality? Not just what everyone wants me to be, or what everyone told me to be, or what everyone tells me I am, or what everyone thinks I am. It's funny how little we actually know. So yeah, my whole life I've sought inner peace. I'm one of those people, and I didn't know how to find it ever. So I looked in a lot of different places, including seeking God. I probably went to Him half the time, even if it was just kind of subconsciously, because I've always felt connected to God and Jesus. Not every literal second or every literal moment, but never like a real period of time where, you know, I never didn't believe in God. I did question His existence, even though I believed in Him, because I want to know the truth. You can't really find the truth if you don't question anything. You also sometimes don't find the truth even when you do question things. But it's actually okay, because if we don't know the truth, it means we're not supposed to yet. So we don't really have to be worried about whether or not we know the full truth right now. And I believe literally no single person on the planet knows the full truth. And I believe thinking one knows the full truth is more harmful than thinking you don't know the whole truth. But either option really doesn't matter. It's fine. Either way, people who think they know everything, that's fine. They can do that. Anyway, I just want to be who I really am. Whoever I currently am in the moment. Sometimes I'm serious. Sometimes I'm not. I had this thought today that I'm not here for everyone to like me or agree with me or anything like that. I'm just here to be me. Whatever I am right now. And I might annoy some people. And I might trigger some people. I might be a mirror to some people. And some people might like me. And I might be helpful to some people. And some people might learn something from me. Whether it's the truth or not, it still might be a stepping stone. So everyone can go on their YouTube channels and make videos about what they believe truth is, and we can all watch each other's videos and take it in and just see what people are saying. I just found some money. You see, God provides. That's enough to buy a meal almost. $6. Probably gonna leave it there though. Someone who might need it more than me. God can supply me another $6 some other way if he wants to, so. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I really just feel like I want to make videos of just saying what I actually think. You know. It's kind of annoying making videos and then people come on and judge you and they assume things, because there's a lot of thoughts I have these days that don't really have words to like explain. Some people don't really know what I mean. And I just want to be brave and just say things, even if people won't know what I mean. Also, it doesn't really matter if someone knows what I mean. Whatever someone's getting out of everything, that's what they're getting out of it. So this is a little interesting area here. I don't really know what this building is, but there's noise coming from it. It seems like an abandoned building, but something's like on in there. Anyway, you can walk around this building over there and keep going on the trail. I'm going to turn around. It's an interesting thing here. You can go down these stairs. I think I'll go ahead and go down. But yeah, this is my life at this moment. And every moment is different, and every day is different. Some days actually look a lot like. Cool clouds. So yeah, this video is just you coming on my little hike journey. And I'm just sharing my thoughts with you as I go along. Because I'm a human with thoughts. Is that okay, everybody? Is it okay if I have some thoughts? Oh, this goes like pretty far down. I've gone down here one time, but I forgot what it was like because it was probably 5 years ago. But it's pretty cool. Cool. This is the Niagara River. Oh, there's the bridge. So there are two bridges, but one of them, there's another bridge that used to be there that isn't there anymore. And that was the Harriet Tubman Bridge. I don't know what it's called. I call it that. It might be called the Harriet Tubman Bridge. I don't know. There's a couple plaques at the top over there. A lot of stairs to get down on the trails in the gorge of Niagara River. So like I have a lot of thoughts. angel wing or feather, as some people might feel about that. Heavenly hosts, signs in the sky. That one's kind of cool. But yeah, one time I saw 2 angels behind me. Real angels. That's the only time I've really seen in the spirit, like really clearly. It's pretty crazy. They were really tall. In my mind, they seem to be about 9 feet tall. So they're not physical, but they're in another realm, but they're with me. So I was able to see them. And they were kind of like a whitish grayish blue, like a light color. And very, very powerful. And actually that was like the biggest thing I got, was that they were very powerful. And I felt extremely protected. And it was just for like literally a second. And I could see them behind me, which I thought was weird because I only have eyes in front of me. So it was kind of like part of my proof that I wasn't just like seeing with my eyeballs. I was seeing with spiritual eyes. And I feel that I believe that the spiritual eyes can see every direction. So, like our eyes, we can only see forward. We have to turn our head to see behind us. But I believe our spiritual eyes, we can just see whatever presents itself, whatever we're supposed to see at the time. And if we're not seeing anything, it's okay. That means we don't need to. We don't need to worry about it. The bird. Hi, birdie. Everything is fine exactly as it is. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to right now. Even things that are darkness. Darkness is not as bad as we think it is. Darkness is here to actually teach us things. There's a lot of things that we can learn from darkness. I'm not saying darkness is good or anything, but whatever Satan or whoever meant for evil, God can use for good, and he does. And if we allow it, that's how it'll work. So whenever something's going quote unquote wrong in your life, we don't have to think of it that way. Ouch. Glamour ouched me. That's a joke between me and Kyle. There's a cat channel. This guy has a cat named Todd who pushes buttons to talk. And there's another cat named Glamour. He doesn't know how to push the buttons, but Todd likes Glamour. Hey, bunny. It's okay. Hi. It's okay. How are you? It's okay. Good bunny. So anyway, decided to stop the video while I was walking up the stairs. I was gonna lose my breath, and instead of you guys listening to me pant the whole way, had to go up the stairs and then up the hill. So I'm not in as good a shape as I used to be physically. Used to run cross country and track and field, and barely even get winded going up stuff like that. But now I do, even though I do exercise still. But it's fine. I still am capable of doing what I want to do. So that's all that really matters. I do want to be healthy. I also don't want me obsessing about my health to take over most of my time. I do definitely care more about my spiritual health. But, everything's connected. Mind, body, spirit. And they can all affect each other. But, spiritual health can affect everything a lot more. So you can have a really healthy body, but not really spiritually healthy. But you could be more spiritually healthy and kind of can directly or indirectly, I don't know, make you become physically healthy, either by miracle or just by, you know, being mentally healthy and not having depression and having motivation and not having food addiction and whatever, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me right now. I don't really care that much about the physical side of things. I'm having a hard time living in the physical realm. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to eat at all. But then when I don't eat, I get uncomfortable. So I'm like, might as well just eat. Life, life, life. Life, 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 life. Oh, squirrel. He has like a brown tail. Oh, way down there. Anyway, so back to the topic. I was talking about darkness and how it can be a good thing because we can learn. We can learn from it. The other thing is, by experiencing the darkness, we will better able to grasp God's love that much more. So the amount of darkness you experience in life, the worse that makes you feel, the greater the glory of God's love will be revealed in you at some point. And it can be in this life or after you die. But I've experienced it in this life, so I know that that's what God has for us all, if we want it. But you know, I mean, we might have chosen our assignments and our trials before we came here, before we agreed to come. There's a lot of near-death experiences that talk about how we chose a lot of things that we go through. Illnesses, you know, difficult situations, accidents, whatever. There's a blue jay. They are very loud creatures. So anyway, hello darkness, my old friend. But we don't have to continue to experience darkness if we don't want to. So it's really a matter of priority. So whatever darkness I'm experiencing, I can prioritize continuing to experience that and believing in that as my reality, or I can choose to do what it takes to rise above it. I can choose to believe God and His grace, which is unmerited favor. And God has unlimited everything, so that means He has unlimited grace for every single person who wants to receive it. There's nothing God is holding back from us. So we can receive it at any time. But if, like I said, we chose when we would go through things or what we would go through, then our spiritual self might be wanting to go through our trial. But I believe our spiritual self also wants to learn from the trial and grow from the trial. But also experiencing the depths of the darkness will help us to experience the depths of God's love even greater. Jesus says, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. So some two teenage boys just rode their bike back down the pathway again. They might be looking for their $6. So if that's the case, I'm glad I left it there. That would be disappointing for them. But you snooze, you lose. Just kidding. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Just kidding. Anyway, so something I'm going through right now is this tension between knowing that I can have complete and utter freedom and still not really choosing it. And basically the reason is because with every choice that we make, there are different consequences. And we don't know which consequence will happen, but we can kind of assume certain things could happen if you do this or that. And other people like to keep you in line, whether knowingly or unknowingly, mostly unknowingly, I believe. They want you to keep following the status quo. They want you to keep being who you've always been. You can't change. You can't just do that. You have to do this. Well, do I really? No, I don't have to. I can do whatever I want, actually. There'll just be different consequences. So some people will be mad at me. Maybe, maybe not. For choosing complete freedom. I don't even know how to choose complete freedom. So there's really so much activity on this trail for this time of day. It's like pretty much sunset time now. So anyway, I'm kind of just like, well, I'll wait till this or that happens, and then I'll choose complete freedom. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It's like, there's never a perfect time to decide to just completely change your life. I've just been practicing with little things like, today I'm going to just do whatever I want. And normally it doesn't go that way. I normally end up putting obligations on myself. It's like, I don't even know what to do without obligations. It's almost like I feel lost. Like I need to have some sort of obligations. I need to have some sort of schedule. I need to look at the clock sometimes, right? I should wake up by a certain time, right? I should go to bed by a certain time. But we don't really have to do anything. I mean, don't mistake that for me thinking that I don't, need to be a loving person or I should be kind and all that. But there isn't really a should. It's just there's a consequence for being unkind and there's a consequence for being unloving. And I'm not planning on hurting anyone's feelings. And if people's feelings are hurt, it's not usually my fault. That's just that person's perspective. We'll go over here and see if there's maybe no people over here. We can film the rapids. Anyway, I'm not planning on being unkind to anybody. Oh, little chipmunk. I don't know if you saw that on the video. I just want to do an experiment. What is it like to literally just do whatever I want? Even for a whole day. It's amazing how difficult that is to do that. It's kind of crazy. It's like you think it would be easy to do whatever you want. Not for everybody. Maybe for some people. I don't know. Is anybody doing what they really want? And I mean their true self. Like, we have the false identity. And then we have the spiritual, real identity, which is the child of God. I'm a child of God living in the physical realm right now. And I believe the spiritual realm is a gift to humans. We just take it and put ourselves in little boxes. Like, as far as I'm concerned, we should be able to fly. Why isn't anyone flying yet? So now I'm at the bridges. I really don't even really want to make videos. There's part of me that wants to make videos. part of me is screaming at me to make videos. Now the other part of me is like, I don't want to do that. I'm shy. I have social anxiety. I care what people think of me still. Oh yeah, so after I got delivered, I didn't have any social anxiety for a little while, and then I started to feel it again, and then God freed me of that some more. And anyway, then I went through some more traumatic events that were really pretty much the worst time of my life, and it kind of made me feel like I lost all my freedom. So I think my real reality, I believe my real reality is that I'm completely free. That's the falls way in the distance, by the way. That's the Rainbow Bridge. God's rainbow. Anyway, I believe we're all completely free and healed. But we have a hard time receiving it because we are stuck in this realm. I think we're stuck in this realm by choice, but yeah, so I don't want to make videos. There's part of me that just thinks, well, I should just do it because what am I here for? Why am I on this planet? What's the point of being on this planet? Might as well do something. Might as well express myself. This video is really random. I don't know how random other videos are going to be. I just really wanted to be whatever, not trying to be anything in this video. It's really hard to not try to be something. It's hard to not try to please people. And I just wanted to make a video that was just me just talking, and even some of this I'm still thinking, oh, what are people going to think of me? This video is dumb. This video is going to be way too long. I go blah, blah, blah. I blab on and on and on. Yeah, well, try being Kyle, okay? So he has to listen to me all the time, and he's very gracious. He gives me a sounding board so I can bounce all my ideas off of him. Because I process things out loud a lot of times. And journaling is good too, but it takes a lot more physical effort. So sometimes I don't really feel like journaling. I always have a lot of ponderings going on in my mind, and sometimes it's easier just to free associate. Which means blab on and on about the thoughts in my head that are just naturally occurring. So anyway, whether you like this video or not, it's not really the point of this video. There's a couple reasons why I wanted to make this video. One was just to say, look, Leisha, you can do whatever, and it doesn't matter if anyone likes you or not. It doesn't matter if it benefits anyone else or not. You can just be real, at least as real as you can. Sometimes I don't even think I'm real with myself. It's like, who the heck am I? I don't know. But who cares? What am I right now? Pondering Leisha by the river. Down by the river. But yeah, and I just want others to see that it doesn't matter if everyone likes what you're doing, or if you do a good job on something, or if you're good at talking, or if everything you say makes sense to everyone. Who cares? My biggest desire is for everyone to be free. And I really feel that that's what God is calling me toward, is freedom. to try to go into freedom. And the only way you can completely go into freedom is to completely let go of fear. So I don't know, I would like my life to eventually be an example of letting completely go of fear of judgment. Because that's probably my biggest fear, being somebody who has struggled with codependency my entire life. Worrying about being judged. People not liking me, people not approving of me. And then I would say the other thing that seems to be, whether you struggle with people or money. Money is the other one that a lot of people struggle with. I don't really have a big thing with money. I'm not like, oh, whatever, completely. But, it's definitely not a major struggle at all compared to the average person. Mine's more like the people stuff. And, I want people to like me. Everybody wants people to like them. But I want to come to a place of acceptance that not everyone's going to like me. And so, saying this stuff out loud, I think, is really helpful. So mostly I'm doing it for myself. Just to say, look, Leisha, you can say all these things and you're not going to die. You can make a really long video of you blabbing, walking through the forest, down by the river. And people are going to thumbs down your video. Oh no, woe is me. Woe is me. I want everyone to be free. And I can't expect anyone to be free if I'm not willing to be free. Part of me wants everyone else to get free so that I can have permission to be free. But what if everyone's doing that? What if everyone who wants to be free is waiting for someone else to be free first, to show that it's okay to be free? And there are so many levels to freedom, you guys. I can't even... Every day I feel like I realize a new level of freedom that can be had that I'm not currently living out. And that's all because of fear. And for me, it's mostly what people will think of me. Or just that people will be hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want anyone to feel hurt by anything I do. Whether or not I'm doing something wrong or not. Even if I'm not doing something wrong and people are still hurt by me. People have been hurt by me in my life when I didn't do anything wrong. And those are some of the hardest memories of mine. I either didn't do anything wrong or I really, really, really didn't mean to do anything wrong. I did something wrong on accident without even realizing. Because I'm not, good with social norms. Which makes me a perfect candidate for becoming completely free. But I've tried so hard my whole life to live up to social norms. To the best of my ability. I have a limit for how much I'm willing to do that. It's exhausting. And it's really inauthentic. And, talking about frequency and stuff like that, love and authenticity, peace, joy, freedom, all that is the highest frequency. Scientists have tested people's emotions and stuff like that, and fear and anger and shame and guilt and those kinds of things are the lowest frequency. So we gotta let go of fear, and I want to let go of fear, and I would like other people to join me on this journey of letting go of fear and just climbing up the mountain toward freedom, no matter what everyone else is doing. So, yeah, what else do I want to say? I want to say that mean, judgmental comments are really annoying. But I also feel like it's a good learning experience. So if anyone wants to leave a mean comment, like, I'm not going to like it. And it might ruin some of my moments of my day after I read it. But like at the same time, I really want to learn from everything. So like if you do leave me a mean comment, like I'm like for sure going to try to accept that there's people out there who are mean. Or if you leave a comment that just shows that you're completely misunderstanding me, that's going to be like, oh, I'm so misunderstood. No one understands me. But whatever. Like, I have to come to a place of acceptance, because how am I going to be free, since that's my goal? How am I going to be free if I don't accept people not understanding me? Like, I have to completely be okay with people not understanding me. There's no way I'll be free if I'm not okay with what other people think, basically, about me. So, yeah, I realized that's why some of my videos, I posted a couple of videos that are just totally random, don't even make sense. Like, why the heck is she posting that? Cock-a-doodle-doo, you know, or Berry Kids Crunch cereal. I'm just like, no, I'm going to do something that maybe I could be slightly embarrassed about. But like, I should be even more embarrassed about videos where I'm taking myself seriously and then people are mean to me. Like, why can't I just say my thoughts? Why can't we all just say our thoughts? And then everyone can just be nice. And if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. There's also like nice ways of saying constructive criticism. Like, I know we're all going toward eventually a place of non-judgment, because God is unconditional love, and with unconditional love is zero judgment, because God keeps no record of wrongs, you know. So I know that's eventually like what we're all headed toward, but that's not exactly where we are yet. And it's annoying. It's annoying being in this waiting time. I feel like I'm just waiting. But in the meantime, I'm trying to like just enjoy my life at the same time and become more free and see what I can learn and that kind of thing. So yeah, if you want to be free, we can choose to be free if we want. But we'll do whatever our priorities are. So I still have some priority of caring about what other people think. So that's what I'm kind of working on, is doing that and letting go of the fact that people might be hurt by my decisions to live my life instead of living my life as they would like me to live it. I long to be there for people, but at the same time, I also long for people to experience everything they're supposed to experience, and me not enable them and keeping them from experiencing the pain that they're maybe supposed to experience so that they can learn from it. So, I don't know. Like a ping pong ball with all that. I just feel like God is calling me higher. I think he's calling other people higher. And it's like we can all go up the mountain. Like, let's just all go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's just go. If everyone went at the same time, then we wouldn't have to worry about anything. But then there would be no learning experience. So I don't know. I can't expect someone else to do it. I'm just going to have to do it. So I'm not giving myself any ultimatums or anything, though, because I don't think that's freedom either, you know. you must be free now. You know, that's not freedom. So, definitely, I believe in living life with ease. And I had this thought the other day that there's no obligations and no expectations. Because if God is unconditional love, if we didn't do the obligations, then he would be upset with us. He would be judging us. And if he keeps no record of wrongs, how can he it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, this realm is like school. I actually had a big revelation knowing about this, that this realm is a school. And that was before I started watching any NDEs, where a lot of NDE near-death experiencers say that this is like a school. Like I had like a week-long period of revelation after revelation that was telling me that this realm is a school. And we're all like in preschool, basically. Like the earth humans are in preschool of earth school. A spiritual school on earth. Of what we're supposed to learn here. Like, dude. Anyway. Jesus loves you. This I know. Not just because the Bible tells me so. I've experienced his love. And I've experienced his rescue. I received it. I completely surrendered to him rescuing me. And that's what surrender is. It's just letting someone else rescue you. That's what true surrender is. And God is the rescuer. We are not the rescuer. All right. Love you all. That's it. Oh, wait. Let me show you the rapids. It's just kind of loud over here, so I didn't want to go over here and talk. This video is going to be super random. Whatever. Billions of people posting videos on YouTube. I'm allowed to post a video. I'm allowed to ramble. Why not? Nobody has to watch my videos. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Find a different channel. But I'm going somewhere. And I'm not just going to the rapids. I'm going somewhere up a mountain. So if you want to go up the mountain, come check in every once in a while and see my progress. Hopefully I can be real without being as long-winded in the future. Here we have some rapids. That's it. Love you all.